Oh,
Israel.
which actually,
Israel.
yeah, it was Israel, which leads me to another one. The zombies don't like peace in the Middle East. Parentheses, end this bit here. Okay.
And we are back with another episode of the Display Shelf podcast. This is episode 15 for those of you who are keeping count. It's also in the episode title, so, it's there too. But yeah, we are back for episode 15 of the podcast. And of course, I am joined by Garrett.
Hola.
And Jacob.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, in case you missed it at the end of episode 14 and also on our socials, so go follow those, by the way, in case you don't miss it. We are doing a movie club this episode. We did a movie club, I think it was back in episode 7, I think.
Something like that, maybe?
Something like that, around there. So basically, we each picked a movie. We're going to talk about that movie, and that's about it. So our movies for this episode, I picked Godzilla Minus One. Garrett picked The A-Team from 2010, and Jacob picked World War Z. So, if you haven't seen those movies, we'll probably be discussing a few spoilers here and there. So just be warned, once we get to that part, you might want to, just proceed with caution.
Yeah,
Indeed.
there will definitely be spoilers, so I would keep an eye out. And if you really want to watch the movie, I would wait to hear our opinions for sure.
Indeed.
Definitely.
And so the three of us went on a pretty hefty toy hunt over the weekend, so we're going to have a pretty long collection check-in. But before we get there, I think we've got a quick announcement to make regarding the future of the immediate future of the podcast.
I was going to say, don't say that. We're still doing it.
Yeah, we'll still be here.
We're still doing it.
It's over.
It'll be great. We'll do it until we're dead. It's all right. Anyway, yeah. So, long story short, I'm moving house. So since I'm the guy in the chair, ooh yeah. Since I'm the guy in the chair when it comes to the podcast, there might be one next round. There might not be. Keep an eye on the socials, and we'll find out. That's pretty much it. But I'm moving across the country, so it'll be fun. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Only one way to find out, and that's to do it.
So TLDR, the next episode might be a bit delayed.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. But that's about it.
Until I can get my desk set back up.
Yeah. Get into the swing of things while you're there, and then you'll be ready to go with a new recording studio, and then we'll be all good to go.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole new recording space. I've already got some ideas. We might see even more guitars than we see back there.
Yeah.
Who knows? There might be shelves with toys. I don't know yet. We're going to find out. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. But, yeah. That's what we got going on. So we figured we might as well. I messed up my hair. Look at this. It is bad. Anyway.
It was the drumming we were doing.
Yeah,
the podcast doing a little bit of drumming, but
it's all right. It's all right. Yeah. I don't know what else to say from here, but we do have lots of toys, which I can get into if we want to.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, first, who do I want to start with? I had to venture out of state there, not last week, but the week before, and wound up toy hunting some places, which I found the new Black Series Han Solo, which is actually really solid. I was really worried about the quality of that figure, but it is very nice. There you go.
Oh,
Very nice.
I also found another one that I was kind of worried about the quality of, but I like the look of it enough to where you stick it in a pose and leave it. Ezra Bridger from Ahsoka, complete with the blue lightsaber. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Got good old Morph from Marvel Legends. This is the X-Men 97 version of Morph. Comes with a couple of alternate heads that are probably going to go on suit bodies. It'll be cool.
nice.
And then the main event of that particular toy hunt. Star Wars Black Series. Revenge of the Sith. Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, wow.
Which is a
It looks
good.
super nice figure. I'll take some pictures of it for the Instagram because it is nice.
Please do.
There's a couple of small, like, little movement things that I'm not 100% sure on, like with the arms and whatnot, but he's robed, so what are you going to do? That brings us to our latest toy hunt. Speaking of X-Men 97 from that same wave, we got Jubilee, which is probably going to...
Jubilee.
She's probably going to stay in this pose because it does have an arm issue. Mine does, where the arm just pops off every now and then. So be wary of that if you're going to get the X-Men 97 Jubilee. What else we got here?
That's weird. Must be as if it's a fact. Must be a factory defect or something.
Yeah, it must be. It's like it didn't pop on all the way and then something. I don't know.
Mm.
All right. The latest Target exclusive retro card is Storm. And this is the Shelf Storm. It just looks really good.
Yeah,
It's probably going to stay in this exact pose. I might try and find like a flying stand for it.
That cape's cool.
I wasn't sure about the cape at first, but if it's in like a flying pose, it looks really nice.
It works.
If she was just standing on the shelf, it'd be one thing, and I'd need like a wire one to like drape or whatever, but it looks good.
Yeah, with the flying motion, it adds a little bit of movement.
Indeed.
So it's pretty nice.
The last of my single carded is 1995, The Undertaker from Ultimate Edition.
Oh,
I like this figure, but I don't like the coat. He's not getting posed with the coat or the hat, but
that's fair.
for the sake of the pod, it looks kind of cool. Let's see here. Before I get on to the two real main events here, did pick up some comic books as well. Batman #2, Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez. I think that's how you pronounce that. Have not had a chance to read it yet. Point blank. Speaking of have not had a chance to read it yet, Transformers 25, the Robert Kirkman era of Transformers from Image Comics is here, and we're excited, or at least I am. So,
Yippee!
yay! I'll read those at some point when I get a little bit more time on me hands. But the main events are the two packs. The first of which, I'm gonna quickly pose my boy here. It's freaking Blue Venom from the Marvel Legends Gamerverse line. This thing has some serious movement, by the way. I was very impressed with this. You can get the arms all the way back to there. You can get them kind of all the way up to there. The only problem with it, brother cannot super kick. This is as far as that goes.
No super kicks.
No super
Brother
kick
is not
for
an
Venom.
Uso.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But the other person on that who can super kick and do all sorts of other stuff, which I'm super excited about, Captain America. I tell you what, if you're skeptical about the 2-pack and you find it in Target somewhere, this Captain America is worth it. This is the new shelf cap. Shield might be a little small, but I think it looks great. So there you go.
There you go.
Speaking of new permanent additions to the shelf, put all of these in a pile over here. That was probably a bad idea. Silver Samurai from Marvel's Gamerverse, Marvel Legends as well. And you probably saw him just chilling in the background over here in this insane hunched up pose. That is the new Marvel Legends Gamerverse Wolverine. Look at this. And it stands. Look. I was really convinced it was getting ready to fall over there.
I was hoping it would. Look.
It stands. It is awesome. And it's
just standing there.
It poses really well. I cannot remember if it super kicks or not, but it doesn't matter. It's Wolverine. So, excellent. I'm very happy with the toy hunt from this week. Jacob, what you got for us?
A couple things on our little trip here. I am slowly getting addicted to Funko Pops. Not good for my health, but
We got him.
or my wallet, but good for my soul. So that's all that really matters, you know. Roman Reigns. Yeah, Roman Reigns.
Ooh.
I wish there was two CM
Roman
Punk.
Reigns.
Otherwise, I would have a CM Punk right here, but there's only one. But this,
I wonder why he'd be saying that.
yeah, I don't know.
Spoilers.
Hey, you take precedent on Funkos. I'm okay with that. But Roman Reigns, I'm happy with this. I'm happy they had an extra one here. So it's kind of hard to see in the camera there, but this is at Walmart, I believe. Yes, I think
That
this
was
is Walmart. We
Walmart,
got this. And on the back there's an EO Sky and a Gunther. I want that. And what else I got here? LA Knight. That'd be great to get. If I can get those, it'd be fantastic. And then the combo of.
Blur.
Oh.
Come on, don't get blurry at me now. It's almost there.
Oh.
There we go.
There we go.
Frieren and Fern from the anime. Frieren, what is actually the full name? Oh, Beyond Journey's End. Okay. These
Peak.
are cool, and Isaac has some stuff with these coming up too as well. But I think these are very well done figures, and I might want to open up the Frieren one because it looks like there might be some actual. Is there actual shield or something like that that's on the edge of her staff?
Oh, yeah, could be.
Something like that. So I'm curious.
It could
if
be
that's
like the
actually
blast of
somewhere.
the attack.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there is something like that on the inside here that I don't see it on the figure by itself like this. I don't see it there, but it might be like in there somewhere where I can just put it on. So it might be one. That might be one worth opening up and putting on my shelf like that. But the boxes are kind of cool though, and then a Fern looks nice as well. It looks like she has one too, little shield thing on the back on the side there.
Yeah, I wonder. Sometimes they do like a clear, like translucent
Oh, that could
piece of
be.
plastic on the end, so it's always really hard to see on the box, especially when it's pointed inwards.
Yeah, I don't see it in the box. Maybe, but I'm wondering if it's like one of those ones where it's a different piece in the box somewhere else or something like that. But yeah. So I think I do want to complete. There's like two more basic ones. There's Stark and Himmel. I want to get those. I could have got Himmel, but I kind of want the Chase version. If I can find that. The Chase Himmel is
Oh right,
better.
Yeah,
With like he's like a stone with he's a flower crown on, and
yeah. It's that
he's a stone
statue they
sculpture.
found in that one town.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, that'd be great to get. Find that Chase. But and then I might get that flower crown free. There's also a pop. I don't know what do they call it? Pop plus or
Pop
something
Plus.
like that.
Yeah.
Pop plus. Okay, we'll get that eventually as well. But yeah, that's one collection to start, and then there's other ones I think about getting. But yeah, so I got those three Funkos, and I put them on my shelf to the left here, next to my Thing and my Fantastic Four, Invisible Woman. So they're sitting pretty right now. My collection is growing.
That was simultaneous.
Bit so much. I love that bit so much.
Oh my
Just-
gosh.
Oh, these guys do the thing I didn't see. You guys do
Yeah, we
the
did
Yeah.
the thing.
this
Yeah.
thing. Oh,
Except we
Yeah.
flashed it at the exact same time. It was really
The
good.
exact same time.
It was phenomenal.
locked in. You're locked in.
Some might even say fantastic.
So as part of my usual duties as person that does the podcast, I keep an
Duties.
eye on the news and stuff just in case something's going on that we can talk about on the podcast. And I just saw somebody had posted a review of the Sunspot figure in the Marvel Legends X-Men wave with Jubilee, and it just says a figure of all time.
A figure of all time.
I'm like, all right, I don't need that one.
That sounds like a bad thing.
That's one of my favorite like descriptive sentences to use for stuff. Like see a bad movie, I'm like, yeah, it's one of the movies I've ever seen.
Yep.
Yeah, like the one of all time is that's like one of the best phrases when you're not sure what to say, but just gotta say something.
Gotta say something.
Gotta say something.
Anyway.
Well, I think that takes it to me if I remember right.
Yes, it does. I
For
got
the
all
collection
mine.
check-in. All right, strap in, lads. We've got a lot to talk about.
You just want me to pop the camera on you for a hot bit here? We'll just
probably.
We'll just do the big one. I didn't do big camera for anybody else, but I'll do it for you since you're gonna be on the screen for a minute. Give
I'm
the
role-playing.
rest of us
A lot to show off. Hello, people. This is me. Well, first of all, we've got the display shelf title. Technically shouldn't count for collection check-in, but I don't plan on losing it anytime soon, so it's part of my collection now.
I did surrender the belt.
It has been surrendered.
It has been.
And now we have this very official-looking belt that is definitely not just the IC belt with the display shelf unmasking tape over top.
Eventually, that belt will have my hand on it. My handprint will be on that belt someday. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'll let you touch it once or twice.
Like you're gonna spray paint your hand and stick it over the top of it.
Yeah.
Like
right
Andre
on
the Giant just. I have stickers for you, by the way, to put on that if you want.
Okay.
We'll talk about that after the pod.
Figure it out, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a lot to talk about. We'll start with some small stuff. So, in theme with one of our movies today, I bought a little Godzilla blind box. I got a little Mothra, which is kind of cool.
Little
Mothra's cool.
Oh, was like a blind box or something?
Yeah, just a little like $5 blind box for a little figure. So it's cool. She is if Godzilla's the king of the monsters, she is the queen of the monsters. So just for those of y'all who are in the know, because you got to be in the know, you know.
That's the OTP right there.
It truly is. That's wifey right there. And then, speaking of blind boxes, I got a couple of Fantastic Four blind boxes. So we got Reed. Pretty cool.
Did he get the 4? Did he get the 4?
Good old Reed. No, I just got the 2. So then we got Johnny, which is cool. So probably the 2 that I wanted the least out of that set, if I'm being totally honest with you. But
that's how it goes.
We ball.
At least you got different ones, I guess. That's how Silver.
Exactly, yeah. Especially because they were $15. So like, yikes.
They were $15
That's more than most Funko Pop.
They were $15 a pop, yeah.
Oh my
which I didn't realize until we got to checkout, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't buy more of these.
Yeah.
And like, they're pretty cool, but
on blind bags.
Not spend another $15 on it. So things I would spend $15 on are pops, and I've got a lot of them, so I'm just going to speed run them real quick, because I think if my counting is correct and I remembered right, I have 12 of them to show off. So I'll just kind of speed run a few of them. So Jacob was talking about Freerin not too long ago. So we do have the Himmel, which is cool.
I'm coming around to that one. That was pretty cool.
I mean, it's definitely my least favorite of the set, but it's,
Yeah, I like Stark better for sure.
Yeah. And then you had mentioned Flower Crown, Freerin, the Pop Plus.
Cool.
So we got that too. Pretty cool.
I need that one too, for sure.
Yeah. We have Godzilla 1999. Kind of hard to see him because, he's a very dark figure. But yeah, Godzilla 1999.
Ooh,
One of my favorite Godzilla designs, so that's pretty cool.
Godzilla.
Godzilla! Daredevil from Daredevil Born Again. Solid show. Very cool figure. He's got the little billy clubs in there. Cool stuff. And then you had mentioned a CM Punk. Pipe Bomb Punk. From that same
Ooh.
wave as that Roman Reigns.
That's
Which-
nice.
Very nice. Very cool. Very nice. She's a 10. To round out my Fantastic Four collection, we found the Jumbo Galactus, which is cool. Gonna go with the rest of my F4 set, and that'll finally be complete. Until they drop a new figure for some reason, because they would.
They'll
Just
drop
to make
Old
me
Man.
mad.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, they would too, yeah.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Yep, that's happening.
Yeah. And unfortunately, my one rule while collecting was enacted. If I
Oh,
see an
yeah.
Attack on Titan figure, I have to buy it. So I have 6 of them. So we've got Final Season Levi. I won't show it too much because it's very much a spoiler. We have Final Season Reiner. We have probably my favorite one that I picked up, to be totally honest with you. Queen Historia, which is Summer Convention Limited Edition from 2022, apparently. That's what the sticker says anyways.
Oh.
Also a major spoiler, so sorry, folks. Formal Levi, which it says GameStop exclusive, but it was also available on the Crunchyroll store. But yeah, that's that. We have Hot Topic exclusive Zeke. Cool. I've kind of had my eye on this one for a little bit, but given that it's a Hot Topic exclusive, I never really found it because we don't have one of those around here. And to round out the Funko Pops, we've got Final Season Hanji in the that one fight that she was in one of those specials. If you know, you know. Cool. So that's all of the Pops. And now we're going to move into... Yeah, we'll go here. So, let me set my microphone down for a second.
This is usually me. Oh,
Ghost
gosh.
of Tsushima Collector's Edition,
Man,
which
oh, man.
is awesome. There's a lot of stuff in here, so I'm not going to bother showing it off right now. I did just finish editing a reel /short/whatever covering everything else. So check out our YouTube and Instagram to go find that. But there was one thing in there that was super cool that I'm going to show because it's awesome.
The game.
The ghost mask from the game.
Oh, that is
Which-
sick.
It's so
Looks
sick.
huge.
Look at
Looks
that.
so
And
big.
it covers my face. But it is fully like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it is fully like it came out of a kiln. So
So don't drop
it is official. Yeah. You say that as I was literally about to drop it. But yeah, that's super cool and kind of like the main reason I bought the collector's edition. I haven't had much time to play the game because, there are a couple other things going on. But it's pretty good so far. I loved Tsushima, so I was like, you know what? I'm willing to shell out $200 and some for the collector's edition. So yeah.
Games these days are $70, so I guess I kind of get that.
That's wild.
Yeah. So I got a couple of action figures as well. So I decided, you know what? They're $10. I'm gonna pick up the Breath of the Wild Zelda figures.
Oh yeah.
So this is the Zelda with the Sheikah slate. It's alright.
All right.
I should have got
They're
there. I'm glad that.
And we have Breath of the Wild Link with the Hylian shield and the Master Sword. They are actually cool figures if you don't look at them too hard.
Ah, yeah, it's
Because,
one of those.
the paint on the face is a little interesting. And Brother has a really hard time holding the shield. I'm honestly surprised it's still on there.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's actually pretty cool. It even, it's got toe articulation. Which,
What?
for a $10 figure, it's like, whoa.
Especially for one.
All right.
Because that's like what? I mean, that's like 4-inch scale, 5-inch scale, something like that.
Something like that, sure.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you don't even see a lot of figures in 6-inch scale with toe articulation. It's very
I know, because the
it's very odd.
one of the other figures, or two of the other figures I have down here don't have that. We got Born Again Daredevil.
Wait,
which
how
is
is that one?
Sick. Oh, it's so sick. It's really good. Good articulation, good, design. It's got the clubs, and he's even got a little pocket down here that you can put the clubs in if you want to,
Nice.
have them in a aura farming stance. And it comes with a little
Old.
rope thingy so you can attach the billy clubs together,
Nice.
which is cool.
Do
This
the
is
billy
an
clubs-
interesting one.
Do they go end to end? Or no?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Not that I know of, anyways. So this is an interesting one that I told myself initially I wasn't going to buy because it is crappy. But
Oh.
in the end, I decided, you know what? I'm going to get it anyways. And that is WWE Elite 119 Liv Morgan. The face, let's see if it zooms enough. The face is awful.
It's better than the
It
pictures.
is better than the pictures, but that's not saying anything because the pictures were awful. Yeah, the face is not good. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this because of the title belt. Can't see it on the camera. It's got Liv's side plates on it.
Nice.
Got to have a women's world title with the proper champion on it. But the cool thing about it that I discovered is the way that her hair drapes down. You can actually stick one end of the title belt behind it, and it'll hold it in place, so you can have it like it's draped over her shoulder.
Nice.
And then one of the pieces of her gear kind of has a little loop sticking out of it, so you can stick the other bottom part of it. So it's actually like,
Kind of
she's holding it.
Nice.
Yeah, which is pretty
Nice.
cool.
I was kind
But
of
yeah,
wondering
so
how you got it
honestly,
in that pose.
yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, because
but yeah,
the
other
belts are
than that,
notoriously weird.
yeah, the belts are like the Becky one I have. I can't get that belt to stay on to save my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, so honestly though, other than the face being absolutely awful, and it being, if you take off all of Liv's gear and replace it with generic stuff, not being able to tell that it's Liv Morgan, decent figure. But if you're looking for Liv, wait for the Ultimate because
It's
yeah. Now, last one, I promise. You guys don't know about this one. Although I hinted at it the other night. So I have a birthday coming up. So
Happy
yay.
birthday.
Thank you.
Birthday.
And so
You know
my
what? Are you? All right, sorry.
I'm part of that. I have been that at one point. Oh, before I get here, actually, I opened some Destined Rivals. I found a build and battle at a local game store, and I pulled my chase card, the Cynthia and Rose Raid,
Hey.
which is
very lucky.
so pretty and probably in my top 5 favorite cards that I own. Back to the topic at hand. So my brother goes to school, so he's out of town for my actual birthday. So he gave me my birthday present a bit early. And I don't know what kind of strings he pulled or where he got it, but it's a WWE Ultimate. And it is the Doctor of Thugonomics John Cena.
That's awesome.
What?
Which is sick.
Look at that.
It's got
What?
it has the word life knuckles on it. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but So yeah, it's got that. It comes with a microphone. It's got the chain, the hat, of course, a couple different heads, bunch of different hands as an ultimate would.
Yep.
But it is so sick.
That's awesome.
I don't know how he did it, but he pulled it off. So this was it was a fan thing through Mattel Creations, or not, maybe not
Like
Creations,
a
but
fan channel exclusive.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fan channel. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And so it's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm definitely going to have to play around with it with like different poses and stuff with all the different hands. But yeah, that just rules. So thank you, AJ, if you're listening. Appreciate it.
That's
This
awesome.
is cool.
The
There you
goat.
go.
There we go.
That's
So that'll wrap up
great gift.
my very expensive collection check-in.
I think we all kind of had one of those weeks.
Yeah.
We had
But,
a week, that's for sure.
We did. We had a good little toy hunt on Saturday. Kind of the last hurrah there, but it was a fun time. But you know what else we did on Saturday? And speaking of John Cena, we watched Crown Jewel and managed to mostly not get spoiled and watched it in the evening.
Yeah.
This, of course, is WWE Crown Jewel from Perth, Australia. We're not gonna like go super crazy in depth or anything, but John Cena versus AJ Styles, I think, is up there for match of the year.
I love the different moves. I love all the callbacks, and it was great. And they gave AJ a lot of respect, which was great to see too. Good for him.
Yeah, it was
Indeed.
cool that they kind of did like a WWE finishers versus TNA finishers.
Yeah, which I'm working on pulling up the stuff. You know, the stuff.
The stuff,
All of the different things. I thought somebody put it on Crown Jewels or like on the internet here. I was really trying to do
interwebs.
that nice and succinct without you know, pauses. I was trying to find all of the, here we go. Every finisher from Epic WWE. Yeah, so the match was really good, but it's like both of them are paying tribute to different people, with John Cena with WWE. That really washed me out. My gosh.
no kidding. Flashbang.
John Cena with WWE, and then AJ Styles with TNA, which was really cool. So, what's the first one here? Obviously, attitude adjustment was tried. Thank you, Forbes. We really appreciate you. John Cena does a skull crushing finale. You can go and listen to the last episode to hear about that. There's a 5-knuckle
This is
shuffle,
true, and
I
the
think,
French.
from both of them. Yes, the French. Who really like AJ Styles. John Cena uses the accolade or the game over, or whatever you want to call it, from Rusev, which was cool. And then at one point he puts in the walls of Jericho in a really bad kind of fashion, and he didn't get all the way down into it. But AJ Styles used the Coquita Clutch from Samoa Joe. There was a Sister Abigail, which was super cool. That got a huge.
Even now, I
pop
look
in the
back on
billing.
that, I get goosebumps and low key start to tear up from time to time when I watch it back too. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
that was something.
It was super cool. The one move that I couldn't point out that was like starting to be a pedigree, it was the Angel's Wings from Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel. What else we got here? Pedigree countered into a Deadeye from technically Adam Page, but I don't know if that's supposed to be somebody else. Who else? Obviously RKO and Draping DDT from Cena as Randy Orton. And then there was a choke slam which people are trying to decide if it's a tribute to the Big Show or Undertaker. I think it's Big Show because there's
That's what I was
also a
thinking.
tombstone. Really thought there for a second that Cena was hitting that 619. That would have been
Oh,
great.
if only.
That would have been awesome. I hope that that's, and this isn't my take. I heard somebody else say this. I hope that they don't come out and say, "Oh yeah, we had planned on doing a 619 tease in the match." I hope
Right.
that was organic. The crowd was chanting for it, and then they were like, "Yeah." Fade to black from Styles, which is Frankie Kazarian's move. Springboard 450, that's pretty sick. This was the one that was... So, AJ's tuning up the band, and everybody's like, oh yeah, Sweet Chin music. I think it's actually James Storm, his finisher from TNA, but I'm not going to get into that. And then I think Tombstone wins it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. He hit Tombstone and then an AA.
Yeah. What an excellent match, though.
Yeah, that was a fun watch.
Started off a little slow, but they all do. So
Yeah, that was a good one.
indeed. What else happened on that show? Oh, Seth Rollins got injured.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
For real?
yeah, that coast to coast flying headbutt spot is what everybody kind of thinks did it. There's been pictures of him in a sling. So
Yeah, and the
That's
way
all
he
we
walked
know.
off of Raw last night too. He was like really holding on to it.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out for a few weeks before we see him again. But we'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I thought I read that he had like, he's getting looked at for rotator cuff surgery or something like that,
That sounds bad.
which is not good.
Yeah,
That's extensive timeout.
right.
Yeah,
Which is
not great.
not good. Not good.
Which is
But-
probably why they did what they did on Raw.
I mean, a write-off is not necessarily a bad thing. You can spend a few weeks selling that. You could almost, if he's not going to be out indefinitely, like if you know roundabout when he's coming back, you could do an interim champion, which I think would be Punk. And then you prolong the eventual actual world title win for Punk for Mania.
Right.
Which should be against Cody, but we'll get there.
Correct.
Indeed. What else happened on that show?
Well, so it started with Bronson and Roman,
Right.
and then what was the second match? Oh, second match was the women's crown
The
jewel.
women's one, yeah. Which was good, from what I
It was
can
good. It
remember.
didn't get enough time because it was short.
They never do. They never give the women
They never
enough
do.
time.
No,
Yeah.
but solid match with the correct winner
Yeah.
in Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the match that was in between Cena and Styles, and then the men's crown jewel was Rio versus the Kabuki Warriors.
It was fine.
I know you're
Thought
not
it
as
was
high on
alright.
that match, but I really like that match.
Yeah? Okay.
And I'm biased because I really love 3 of those 4 women. So yeah,
3 of the 4.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Yeah, looking at you, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, like it was a good match. I don't remember anything about it. Full disclosure. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the street fight was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah. That was good, especially now that obviously they've turned and whatnot. Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah,
all
I'm
I
curious
got on Crown Jewel.
where they're going with Jay's character. Like, I'm actually starting to be interested in Jay because he's like heel-ish,
Right.
but not quite
Yeah.
yet.
Yep.
But he's more than just the Yeet Man at this point now.
Indeed.
He's actually getting a little bit of character development.
Right. Which, about time. But
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah. I hope they turn him heel.
I hope so.
Part of me wants to see him and Roman, but the last time that they fought was not very good. The ones in 2020 were pretty all right. But that was also on a curve of pandemic wrestling. So,
Right, yeah, there's
you know,
pandemic wrestling. You're going to get a little bump.
pandemic WWE wrestling at the
Yeah.
yeah, which I mean, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to go into that tangent. But yeah.
Story for another time.
Story for another time. Who knows? Who knows? But I don't know. Anybody got anything else on Crown Jewel, or do we just want to move on to some movies?
Just going to say, I'm so ready for Kyrie to turn. I'm so ready.
Gonna happen.
And you know, it's very much credit to Asuka because she is playing a perfect heel
Yes.
right now, where she's not, you know, gloaty babyface ish kind of heel like a lot of modern heels are. She is just someone that you vehemently hate, which is phenomenal. And I'm so, because she slapped Kyrie again on Monday.
Yep.
And like really got in her face and stuff. So during that segment, I was like, turn, hit her now. Do it. So I'm very excited for whenever they do that.
Reverse.
Because I've been thinking about it, right? With this storyline, like they're trying to make it, you know, Io's story and Asuka's, you know, kind of the main villain. But I think it's honestly Kyrie's story.
I think in a weird way it is. Yeah, definitely.
Because like, sure, Io's the one that had the massive break off with them, but Kyrie's the one that's kind of stuck in the middle.
Exactly.
She's the one that's getting all the development.
I think that if you put the three of them together in a triple threat match, which I think you could do at Survivor Series if you really wanted to, I think Kyrie would come out on top. Yep. I see that as a really good way to elevate her character because I feel like she needs it more than Asuka and Io. Io's been on this crazy run this year, and Asuka is Asuka. She's like, let's face it, a legend of the business at this point. So, yeah.
That's where weird. That match sounds familiar. Check out episode 12. You might hear something about it.
Indeed.
Not wrong, just early. Not wrong, just early.
Yep.
I think that's it for the wrestling, I think.
Yeah, I think so, unless we good. Cool.
I think so.
Cool. That brings us to our first movie of Movie Club. So, to reiterate, we picked these movies last week and last episode. I keep thinking that we do weekly podcasts for some reason, but we don't.
We don't. Bi-weekly.
Eventually, at some point, we picked movies for Movie Club, and we gave them to each other, and we watched them, and we took notes, and we have thoughts, and now we're going to sit down and discuss. We're going to start with my pick, which is the A-Team. So the reason that I picked this one, I've been moving, I've been stressed out, and I wanted something that I identify as a comfort movie. So there you go. It's the A-Team. The basic gist of it, if you're not familiar with the A-Team, is 4 dudes or this covert kind of military group / fugitive group / whatever you want to call them, and they get framed for a crime, and they do a bunch of stuff around that, and that's the basic gist of the show. They go on wild missions with wild plans and to interesting results. And so this movie kind of follows that. It's Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper, Rampage Jackson is in it, and it didn't compute with me that was Rampage Jackson, because he's tangentially been in the wrestling news as of late with his son with that whole situation. But yeah, that didn't compute until I looked up the IMDb about 20 minutes ago. But yeah, I'll go around the group. What do you guys think of the movie? Isaac, I'll start with you.
So when I watch movies and judge my give my score for them, it depends on the movie I'm watching. Like stuff like Oppenheimer, stuff like that. That's like cinema. I have a different rating scale than I do for a movie like this.
Yeah.
'Cause those movies I'm very critical of, how is it shot? How's the writing? How's yada, yada, yada. This one is, how much fun did I have while I watched it?
Yep. That's what this movie is.
Let's be real. Cinematically, this movie was not the best.
Yeah.
The CGI was very spotty, especially the scene on the docks where all the crates are falling. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was for the most part ignoring the CGI, but at that point I was like, whoa.
It's like,
that's pretty.
Yep.
Tough. That's not great. Not great.
The airbag stunt or whatever with the thing, I was just like, no.
But I thought it was a very fun, enjoyable watch. I enjoyed my time with this movie. Yeah. There's so many different funny lines and funny moments in the movie that just cracked me up. Like when they're evacing from the hospital and Baraka's car's out front.
Oh yeah.
And they drop something on it and it's like, dude, it's like, well, you can't park there. It's a handicap spot.
It's a very fast-paced and witty kind of sense of humor.
It is.
And you see why I like it. Yeah.
What happened to the plane? They shot it down. When did that happen? Recently.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah, that one was good. What else?
Yeah. There was one line though that was like, for some reason, very profound and really hit me.
Oh no.
So I don't remember who it was that was talking to who. But someone said, "Same old crap, you choose how to flush the toilet." And I was like, I got to start living my life like that. Cuz like, you walk into work and you're like, "How you doing?" "Oh, same old day." It's like, "Oh yeah, sure, same old day, but you choose how to do it."
Yep. I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, I was like, I wrote in my notes, who knew we'd get something so philosophical out of this movie?
Yeah, that's funny. Oh.
And then Murdoch was just cracking me up the whole movie.
Yeah, he was great. Just the idea of the wild man member of the team. It reminds me, and I really do wonder. Nah, never mind. That doesn't make any sense now that I was getting ready to compare them to the penguins from the Madagascar movies, but it doesn't make sense if you think too much about it.
You're saying he's Rico?
Right. Yeah. That's the comparison that I was going to make. But yeah. Jacob, what are your thoughts on the A-Team?
Well, originally when I was making my comment list to write down what I thought, I was putting down a bunch of things that were funny, and then it kind of got too long, so I kind of like, you know what, we're scrapping this because there's too many things. Like I would go on forever to talk about all the funny things that were in the movie, because the first 10 minutes I have like 20 things written down that I'm like, oh, that's funny, that's funny. So it's like I can't really do that for for too long, but one thing I thought was it's been a while since I've seen a Bradley Cooper movie. I've not seen one where he
Oh
starred in
yeah.
quite a while for some reason,
Hmm.
and I didn't think he did terribly. I thought it was interesting because I don't know, I haven't seen him in a long time for some reason. I guess I haven't watched this movie where he's in it, but also Murdoch creeped me out. I got to be honest. He was
Yeah.
creepy. He was creepy, man.
Just like he was a
But
little
I
much.
think
He
that's
was a
part of
little
his,
much.
a little much. But you know what? That's part of his flavor, and I
Just
can respect that.
telling me you don't want
Now,
lightning sticker stitches.
that was cool. You know what? That's pretty
That was
cool. I
fun.
like that. I also want pity and fool on my knuckles as well. I should get that on my knuckles. Pity and fool. That was cool. I like
Oh
that
yeah.
idea.
The good
Um,
old Mr. T tattoos.
yeah. But yeah, it just like you're right. The CGI kind of made me like, oh, okay, oh, all right. I was like, okay, I'm like remind myself, okay, this is not from recently. This has been it's been quite a few years away. But
Yeah.
um, then a few moments where it's like my mind is kind of like during that scene, like you're talking about the helicopter that and it falls on BA's car. Like that's like my mind was going like, whoa, there's so much stuff going on right now. It's like sensory overload going on. There was like it's so fast paced and it's like sometimes it's kind of hard to stay focused on what the plot is at hand. But I guess it is not. I guess the plot is we're messing around pretty much at this point. Um, but I don't know. But I thought they did a good job. And the funny thing was like Liam Neeson. I didn't always peg him for a guy to be like in these silly movies, but it's like he was just in Naked Gun again. So it's like this must be his. He must like doing these a lot if
The
he's
kind
willing to
of
do this.
hippie action movie type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like it works. It works. Liam Neeson does a great job at these things. It works well. Um,
It does. I feel like for a kind of summer blockbuster movie, I feel like it's acted pretty well. I don't know how true it is to the A Team, the show, but for four characters that are, for all intents and purposes, buddies or getting there too in the first 15 minutes, yeah, I feel like their interactions is the most entertaining part of this movie.
yeah, that I agree because just I think too. I also put down. I wondered what the A team would think about this A team. Like if they were to watch, like if the A team actors or the characters would watch this movie, would they be like, "This is a total ripoff"? Would they think, you know what, this is a faithful
Right.
recreation to what we're doing? You know, I wonder what would be their thoughts on it.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was put down.
Indeed. Indeed.
Oh, it looks like they're at six. Oh yes, I said the original A team was 7.5, and this is 6.7.
Yeah. I mean, this is considered to be the Hollywood take of the blockbuster take of the A Team, right? So, you know. All right, some bits from my notes. This is always interesting because I write these notes as I go with the movie, and this one I was just kind of like, "Oh, I'm watching the movie," and not really taking notes, honestly. I have written here, this movie fails the Bechdel test in spectacular fashion. The Bechdel test, if you're not aware, is the test in which it's like you have to have three female characters, they have to interact, and they have to be talking about something other than a dude. And I think there's a grand total of two if you count the CIA guy's assistant.
Yeah.
Who, yeah,
Yeah.
the CIA guy, Lynch, was I have written here, the ultimate POS.
Yep.
Yep. So
Ultimate point of service system.
Point of sale. What?
he's point of sale.
He's point of sale.
Wonderful. Yeah, indeed.
Well, the guy
Ultimate-
that played him, it was like tripping me out a little bit because that's the guy that Patrick Wilson, I think, is his name.
Yeah.
He's the guy that plays, like, he's in a bunch of the horror movies, like the Conjuring movies, Insidious, and so I'm so used to seeing him in a horror setting. So I was like, why are you here?
Yeah, I was really wondering where I recognized him from, and I was looking at it ahead of time, and I was just like, oh, he's in all of those movies, and then he's also the bad guy from Aquaman.
Oh,
Yeah.
see that.
So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't that good. So, I mean, it was all right. Jason Momoa is fun, but you know, it's Jason Momoa playing himself. She's probably going to do even more of as Lobo, but we won't get into that yet.
Momoa.
That's a discussion for another time. What do we got here? What else do we have here? This movie is 75% the characters, 20% action, and like maybe 5% plot. The
Yeah,
plot itself is
No real plot. I mean,
it's a basic MacGuffin plot, and I think that's okay with something like this, where it's kind of not the point of the movie. Last 2 bullet points. This movie is, quote, aggressively fun.
Aggressively fun, changing it up.
That's which means kind of a bad movie, but I had a good time. And then finally, this movie is perfect for a Sunday afternoon. Dinner's been eaten. You just want to turn off your brain before you got to go to work tomorrow. 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Fair.
there you go.
Fair.
Yeah. I had it at a 7.5.
Oh, nice.
Because like I said, with these types of movies, it's about how much I enjoyed watching it. And, you know, I can't give it like a 9 just because it was fun to watch.
Right.
Because, you know, there are obvious issues. So it's a 7.5, but it was a very fun watch. Within the first 15 minutes or so, I wrote down in my notes, this movie is very Garrett coded. Like, this is the exact kind of movie that you would love. I was like, I understand why he picked this immediately. Because it's just, you know, it's got the action, but it's just goofy enough to not take itself too seriously.
It doesn't take itself seriously at all. One thing that we have failed to mention thus far is that there's an entire, 7-minute sequence where they fly a tank.
Yeah.
Which,
you know, physics and that.
How could we forget? How could we forget?
It was ridiculous enough to be fun. To the point
Did
that
you
I'm
catch
like,
the bumper sticker on there? On the
the
tank?
hell's my driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's phenomenal.
that's like, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. It's a good movie. I feel like, and I'm curious what you guys think about this. I feel like this movie has the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny effect, where the first 15 minutes kind of make this movie what it is. You know what I mean? Like it's the best part of the movie, and the rest of it you can kind of take it or leave it.
Yeah, it's pretty guns blazing in the first 15.
Yeah.
Like where you like it's like, oh, it's gonna be really good, and then it kind of goes, oh, okay, it kind of drones on a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say that's a pretty accurate description. That like after the first 15 minutes, it was kind of like you kind of sitting there like, okay, now I'm kind of paying attention. But the first 15, you're like, whoa, look at this, this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll say the one part about this movie that really made me a little, it really grind my gears. You know what really grinds my gears? It was when Baracus went soft in the middle of the movie. I was like, dude, that's so annoying.
Right, yeah.
Like, why? What was the point of that?
Because they needed some kind of conflict.
You need some sort of conflict. That way it's not just flinging dudes around.
How you going,
willy-nilly.
Right.
Got soft hands.
Well, what's that one that's going around right now? I wash my hands in asphalt and rinse them with diesel.
Wash my hands. Yeah, wash my hands in concrete and rinse it with diesel. It's like, great, man. So you're unsanitary.
I was gonna say that doesn't.
I wash my hands like a normal person with soap and water.
I wash my hands with Bath and Body Works. Oh man. What else? What else we got going on here? Honestly, Not a lot.
The
It's
music was
A-Team.
good.
Oh,
That's the
the
A-Team.
score was good.
Because that was
the way that it
was that Alan
used.
Silvestri?
Was it
I think it was, yeah.
Moses?
So I remember seeing that in the opening credits, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, no way!"
It was, wasn't it? Hang on. Where is it? Compose. Yeah, good lord. Yeah, the same guy that did like, The Avengers and Back to the Future and all sorts of other stuff
Yeah,
did this movie. That's really interesting, actually. I don't know why I didn't catch that.
yeah. There was a moment where they were. I don't know if they were flying to a ship or it was some sort of scene with a ship, and the music playing. I was like, "I'm watching Avengers right now,"
Right.
because this sounds like something you'd hear out of an Avengers movie. And then I remembered, oh yeah, opening credits said this was Alan Silvestri.
Yeah. The other thing, I really like the way that they used the original theme as part of the score. It was used. I think it was used really well, especially for something that's kind of as goofy and doesn't take itself quite as seriously as some of the other movies, or most other movies. But yeah, the A-Team.
The A-Team.
So, the ultimate question: would you watch it again?
I would watch it again, just kind of as like you said, a Sunday night cool off movie. Just kind of throw it on and have it as some background noise. I don't know if I'd ever sit down and like study it.
Oh, it's time to
Watch it
watch
in
the
depth.
A-Team.
All right, guys, for today's class on cinema, we're going to be watching The A-Team from 2010.
Specifically the scene where they're flying the tank.
Just look at the physics and, the realism of this scene. That's how you make a movie.
It's beautiful.
It just works.
Make sure to tell them about their driving.
But it's like it knows that it's not a serious movie, to the point when they are flying the tank, Jessica Biel's character is just like, they're gonna fly the tank, aren't they?
Yeah, they're gonna fly. But they're not dead. They're gonna fly the tank.
God.
Something along the lines of, what the hell are they doing? They're flying the tank.
They're flying the tank.
Oh my goodness.
It is a wild movie, but it was a fun time. So
It was.
I said 6.5 out of 10, I think. No, I said 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I said 7.
Isaac said 7.5. Jacob, what do you give it?
I give it a 7. I think it's a fair assessment of it.
There you go.
There you go.
So we'll say like 7.2 then, I guess. I'd all over to 7.25-ish.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well, that brings us to our next movie. Jacob, do you want to introduce your movie to the class?
All right. My next? Okay. All right. Well, we went with the critically acclaimed World War C. I do not think it's critically acclaimed, but
Checks the
Probably
IMDb score. It's higher than the A-Team.
that's true. But I don't
Not
think
by
the
much.
A-Team is critically acclaimed. But not by much. But this is one of those zombie movies. One of the first few I've seen. I saw it on release, and then I saw it again, and I definitely felt some inconsistencies that I don't remember happening in the original one. But it's a Brad Pitt-led zombie movie about an infection that's starting to spread, and Brad Pitt is a former CIA agent who is going across the country, different countries, to figure out a cure for this disease, and they eventually come up with something. They eventually come up with actually surprising. I don't know. This is a spoiler, by the way. If anyone want to watch the movie, this is a spoiler for sure. Which they don't actually come with. They don't really come up with a cure. They come with a camouflage, which I thought was interesting. I didn't realize
That was
it
an
was
interesting take.
not really a cure. Yeah, and you know what? I think a welcome one, because I think cure is kind of basic. I think a camouflage is interesting, and then the ending kind of has a little bit about rebuilding their society. So here you go. So one of those where it's like not like a full happy ending, but it's like, hey, we're strong, we're human, we're strong, we'll rebuild. One of those kind of things.
I really liked the ending. That was one of the things that I had written down.
It's a strong ending,
Because
actually.
it's like you see so many zombie movies and other zombies pieces of media where they go to find a cure, and I just don't think it's as realistic. Not that huge. This movie was more realistic than other zombies movies. We'll put it that way. Not by much, but it was definitely
not by
there.
much.
But the ending where they were like, all right, we're going to make more of a camouflage rather than a cure. Because how are you going to cure at this point? There's 8 billion people in the world. How are you going to cure 6 billion? We'll call it that. Are you just going to, toss some of the cure out there, have them eat it, and suddenly everybody's back to normal? No, it makes more sense to me to make something where you're able to fight back and rebuild the world instead of instantly curing it.
Indeed.
I have a good amount of things I put down. I actually got a little list of things for this one that I pointed out while watching. Unless you want me to, I can wait too if you want to go first.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Please, open floor.
So one thing, the first thing I said was I feel like I've seen this intro in a lot of other movies, and what I mean by that is the news clips of like you know what I mean, like kind of like news clips and shots of cities, shots of animals, shots of people turning, things like that. I feel like I've seen that kind of thing in a lot of different movies. So I kind of noticed that as like kind of like and not the exact thing, but kind of like a similar thing, like breaking news, devastating plague has happened, something like that across and like. With the opening credit names and whatever. What else I put down? I put down. I'm reading these again for the first time since I watched it. I don't know why I thought "Daddy, What's Martial Law" was kind of funny for some reason, but I don't know why I thought that was funny, but I kind of did. Yeah, I thought it was creepy when they used the stuffed animal timer and then they showed the human turning. That was creepy as heck. I said the police biker got what he deserved for breaking the side mirror. True, he got what he deserved. He got hit by the truck, and what's he doing driving around in the middle of breaking the window? I mean, that wasn't right, honestly. And then the convenient RV that is nobody else is using in the zombie apocalypse.
Convenient RV is convenient.
Yeah. I said, not sure what's scarier, the Black Friday like humans at New Jersey Mart or the zombies.
I was gonna say it was funny because I wrote down having thought of our own experiences from the pandemic that ripped through here in the not too distant past. I just wrote, boy, some of this looks familiar. the grocery shelves of people fighting over toilet paper.
Yeah.
I think I wrote for that scene. I actually really liked that scene.
Yeah.
The one at the mart, because it was a little bit scarily realistic.
Yeah, and it's weird that some of these movies and stuff you look at and you're just like, oh, that could happen, or that has happened, or you see the parallels and it's like, oh, not good.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to finish that thought.
You're right. I think I also put down wait. It's spelled Gerry for Jerry.
Oh yeah, it's just like what?
I thought it was J, but it was spelled Gerry when he typed it. It's Gerry. Is Jerry? Okay.
I was looking at that and I was like, oh, okay, he's one of those.
He's one of those.
Something got to be different.
It's okay.
Man.
It's okay. Jerry's with a G. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you all the same.
Yeah.
Just
like if you're gonna and it's not like I'm not criticizing the name itself. I'm just saying that if you're gonna say Jerry in a movie, we all already am thinking of Jerry with a J, like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that's first Jerry I think of. But
Me too.
nah, this is Jerry with a G.
There you go.
He's okay. He's all right.
Gee.
He's Brad
Yeah,
Pitt
it's
after
okay.
all.
And
Must have been Jerry. Former CIA agent. Good guy.
Good
Was he
guy,
CIA?
good guy. I think
Oh
he
no,
was,
he
from
was like
CIA.
UN, wasn't he? He was like UN
Yeah, he was
peacekeep
UN.
force.
Maybe
And I'm
UN
like,
or something like that. I don't
well,
remember
the
what
UN,
it was. They
and
work
that's what
with CIA, but
Yeah, that's what took me out of the movie was that the UN did something about a global pandemic.
The UN
Anyway,
so yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh man.
And then I also said Israel really has it under control until the zombies gain wall climbing sentient superpowers.
Okay. Yeah.
They
No.
gain
Wait.
sentient superpowers.
I want to talk about the wall. I want to talk about the wall. You mean to tell me we're gonna build a wall? You mean to tell me that you're gonna build a wall to keep the zombies out, and then you're not gonna put like turrets or dudes up there to shoot the zombies when they eventually figure out,
Yeah.
oh, I can climb that.
Yeah, or even
Yeah.
like some sort of barbed wiring or something to wall it off.
It's just big wall,
Big wall.
especially because they knew ahead of time.
Right.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and
Like
then oh, sorry, go ahead.
visually,
I even have written here, oh my, they built a wall and didn't fortify it. Take notes
Oh
from
no,
very
Rome or whatever, medieval
Rome.
times. What's the first thing you put in your wall? Fortification.
like there was a really cool scene from a visual perspective and being like, oh yeah, no, this is like terrifying and the zombies are evolving and stuff like that. But at the same time, yeah, it's like why wasn't there any kind of fortification other than, oh, we put a few bricks up to block them off?
Oh yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that, but I
Um,
also like the. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say I also like in the the plane portion of the when they're in the plane. I was like, yeah, close those curtains, Jerry. That'll do it. That'll show.
Yeah.
'em."
No, I think I was thinking the same thing. I was just like, oh yeah, that curtain barely stops people from using the first class bathroom. You think that it's gonna stop
That'll do the job, Jerry.
from
Come on.
getting up? Also, what was the difference here? Was that first class versus not first class, or was that like something versus something else? Because my question is, was the Chihuahua in first class?
It's the real question.
That's a very good question because I'm curious about that too. And I don't know. And why are they? I don't know. I guess I'm surprised that the plane stewardesses are actually working normally. Apocalypse. I guess that's. I feel like.
Does the FFA still apply, or not FFA? That's the farmers, isn't it? Does the FAA still apply during the zombie apocalypse? And
That's a good
I guess if the
question.
government's
Same
still
thing.
there, then the regulations are still in place. But at one point, and I actually do have this written, they are flying that plane by map. So they got to have like one of those doohickeys that does the stars, is it a compass?
What was
Is that
called?
The whatchamacallit.
the doohickey. The doohickey that I've only seen in pirate
The
movies.
doohickey.
What is I don't know, navigate by star. I'm Googling. Jamie, pull that up. Navigate by stars.
Jamie.
Look, navigate by stars tools comes right up by Google. It's a sextant. We all tried coming up with jokes there and came up with nothing. It's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, can we say that on a podcast? But it's that, it's that thing with the glass and the... hang on. I just realized I can share my screen with the audience. It's this thing.
Yeah, that thing.
That's cool.
Thing.
That's cool.
Yeah,
The doohickey.
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a sextant.
And sextant, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but they're flying by map. Like what? Like, do they even teach that in plain school, you reckon, anymore?
Probably not. I'm gonna guess they. I'm guessing that's a legacy thing, right? I think it's like a hey, extra credit class. Come on in.
They,
You want to learn a bit more?
I feel like they have to, though, because if the
yeah, I was gonna
GPS
say they
goes
should.
out, or whatever, the autopilot or whatever.
They might. I mean, I think it's more. I think it might. They might just for safety. I guess they do for the rare event that something bad would happen. I suppose, but
Zombie apocalypse happens and your plane gets taken
yeah,
over.
yeah. I think that's
You know.
true.
Um,
But oh, man, I was thinking too that that they really have no regard for using grenades. Like that the guy that was getting bit throwing the grenade um at the to explode the thing so all the zombies fall on the poor innocent people that were there. Kind of cool. And then and then it's just I guess it makes sense in the plane the grenade, but those poor pilots that were like, "Oh, we're gonna die now, cool." Um,
mhm.
but and the fact they put the masks on, and then the next scene they're going down still, and the masks are now off.
Oh, I didn't even
Why are they
notice
off?
that.
I
Oh
that I put down all
no.
caps. Why do the pilots remove their mask? Like, why do they remove it? I don't know. I don't.
Oh no, that's one of those things in the movies that you just like can't unsee afterward.
I
It's
can't
like
unsee it now.
it's like if you ever watch a fourth Transformers movie, there's this giant scene at the end. I don't know why Mark Wahlberg is in those movies, but he is. There's this giant scene in the end where he moves from one like piece of rubble for cover to another, and then in the next shot he's back at this one, and then there's a shot where there's this just random guy that gets blown to bits right there, and then in the next shot he's just gone. Nothing happened. It's like, what? Yeah,
Right.
it's a
like,
terrible movie, by the way.
they, which one was that? Is that
The
the dinosaur
Age
one?
of Extinction. Yes,
Age of
that's the
Extinction. Yeah, that was
dinosaur one.
awful.
It was. I can't say that on this podcast. Not without giving you more editing work.
It was
Please don't. I'm on a limited schedule this week as is.
It was bad. It was bad.
Oh yeah.
What else do I have about the plane? Oh, I just have written here, get these MF and zombies off my MF and plane.
All these MF and zombies off my MF and plane.
What else we got here?
Something
they walk
for the plane. If
they just bullet point
Oh, yes,
here.
airplane.
They walk away from a plane crash. Period. Good ad for wearing your seatbelts on planes.
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
fair enough.
Very
Yeah.
I tell
good
you what,
ad.
I am an advocate for wearing your seatbelt on the plane when you are not, moving. Granted, I'm moderately
Same.
afraid of flying, but that's not the point.
Safety first.
Safety first. Exactly.
As indicated by hit movie World War Z.
Indeed.
Critically acclaimed.
Yep. Because
Whatever,
even
yeah,
during
I
the
was-
zombie apocalypse, seatbelts save lives, kids.
Save lives. Click it or ticket.
Okay.
But the plane, that whole scene was kind of like my least favorite part of the movie, especially when the zombie showed up and the chaos ensued. Because like the camera work and the editing, I know this is another one of those movies where you just kind of watch it for the sake of watching it, not to hyper analyze it. But it was such a hard scene to follow because the camera was very shaky. The editing, it was like half a second between cuts, and it's just like I can't even follow what's happening at this point, which I guess in a way kind of helped that scene because it was like it's so chaotic and so
Right.
crazy, but at the same time you can't even watch it in the first place.
Yeah.
So there's levels to it.
It's not the only thing that I had to gripe about filmmaking wise, because I did also have written down, I hate when movies don't balance the quiet and the loud parts of their audio. Makes it to where I consistently have to turn up and down my volume and don't know when I need to do so. It adds a element of
That's
a
a good
pain in the
point.
rear end to it. But yeah, and lots of shaky cam.
It's kind of funny because like I was kind of thinking like I kind of like the chaos wise, I actually like the plane scene, but I can see what you're saying by like how like it was not very well. Camera work wasn't very well done for sure. I definitely can get that. But I don't know. I don't know. One thing that really made me upset. Do you have anything else for the plane scene? I'll move on to the last part. But
That's pretty much it.
I was gonna say at the end when they're when the phone rings and Brad Pitt picks up the phone, they give him the passcode. Great, that's great. Why are they not saying, "Oh, the passcode's this. The bottle looks like this. It says this on it." Like, why are they not
I don't think that they
saying that?
knew, because the idea was if you infect yourself with this disease, or with a disease that is considered to be terminal or whatever, then you are camouflaged to the zombies. But I don't know if they knew which ones would work.
Okay, I can see that.
My
I was thinking they had a
interpretation of
consensus
it.
of which one was like best. Maybe you're
Well,
right.
I think
You're right
they
about
had an
that.
idea for which one they were going to grab. Like they
Right.
said, all right, we're going into this room where you can find, I don't know if it was N1 or what it was, but something like that. So I see both sides of what you guys are saying, because it's like, why didn't they say, hey, the bottle you're looking for is this one, but at the same time, they don't know if it's going to work, so try whatever.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think too, like, because I thought about that. I guess that's a good point that they might not have known exactly the right one. But I'm also was like thinking like, since there was a camera in there like that moves, they could like just move the camera up and down for yes and no. I think that would have
That
been
too,
an
yeah.
option too.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
so like
But
when he
would
because
you
when
have come up?
he has something to write with too.
Yeah, he did.
But I
He
guess
did.
in a zombie apocalypse, you're kind of not thinking straight.
So, did we ever get confirmation of what that disease was?
The one that he injected himself with, or the actual
Right.
zombie disease?
No. The one that he injected himself with for the camouflage bit.
Yeah, not a clue.
I think in the little montage at the end, I think they were talking about meningitis, maybe. But
The trade off.
I am not going to say what I had written down as a joke on this outline, but I'll save it for after the podcast. You can make your own jokes in your heads, kids.
All right.
What else we got going on here? Oh, my favorite
like-
bit of this is that, or one of my kind of funny parts is that Peter Capaldi is in this movie for like maybe 10 minutes. And he plays the Who doctor when at the same time he's playing Doctor Who. So that was kind of funny.
That's funny. Clever.
What else do I have written here? Oh, of course his wife and kids got voted off the island.
I was thinking the same thing.
They lost the challenge and to tribal council and lost.
My notes, I was in like a funky mood when I was writing these. So I have written here, yes, the sever the hand before the disease spreads trick. Followed.
Yeah, that seemed like BS to me.
Yeah, I mean, it
A little bit.
makes sense. I think that's a thing with frostbite, but I don't know. But since it was a zombie disease, I just have written here, reckon that thing, or reckon that it still goes off like Thing from the Addams Family. You know, the hand.
Oh, that'd be cool, Zach.
I actually really liked the zombies in this movie. I thought they were cool.
Mhm.
They were
that
cool.
was my big, like, I love this because I really liked how they acted. I really liked, I liked how vicious and, dangerous they actually were.
Yeah.
And I really liked how many of them there were. Because in so many different, games and movies about zombies, you go down an alleyway, there's like 3 zombies standing there and you're in the middle of New York.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's like, hey, there's billions of people
They're
across the world and millions in this big city. There should be a massive wave of zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Like the zombies in B-Wing, when they were going through B-Wing, where there's like, 3 or 4 of them in a hallway, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But don't do that in the middle of New York. So that was good.
Yep.
They were pretty good in the counts for sure. I thought they were pretty like as much as they could animate at one time. I think that was a pretty impressive. And I like the effects on the last zombie, like at the end, testing whether or not it's camouflage or not. Like that teeth chattering and stuff was like, oh, that's chilling.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that this movie did really well is the moments that needed the tension were well done, I think.
Indeed. So at the first little camp place that they go to with all of the army guys, they had that doctor guy with them. He was like I don't know what he was. I had written
Harvard doctor.
Yeah, something like that. I had written here, the doctor guy is way too excited that there is a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because he was.
You see, and I love how the fact that he dies. You see how he dies?
He didn't even die to the zombie. He slipped and shot himself in the head, which is, that's insane. Okay? Like, you can throw that into the zombie movie.
Know. I thought he just slipped and died. I didn't know if he shot himself, but after seeing it, like, oh, he did shoot himself. Like, oh, gee. I thought he just slipped and died. Like, oh,
it was an interesting choice when he could have just had a monster, not a monster, a zombie get him, But interesting. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, that reminds me.
If they were gonna do that, like you have a zombie fly in out of nowhere and just like spear him
right
off of the tarmac.
Yep.
And then that's what, ensues the big zombie outbreak is like, that's your first warning of it. But no, he's just going to turn around and slip and fall and shoot himself in the head.
Which is wild.
It's like, it's one of those things, one of those tropes in movies where you're like, all right, the super hyper intellectual is going to die in a really stupid way because he has no kind of field knowledge whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Take your finger off the trigger, man.
Yeah, like he folds so quickly. Like the first zombie he sees, like he's running back inside the plane. He folds so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of like that was kind of sick. It was like when his other guys in that complex in North Korea, or was it North Korea or South Korea or something like that? It was Republic of Korea or something like that. I think
some kind of Korea. One of them.
Yeah, like that. Like when like the guy gets bit, like one of the guys, he's like, "Don't worry, boys, I'll take care of this one myself." He goes, like that was pretty.
That was metal.
That was dang. Why did he have to die so quick? And so unceremoniously. Man, that was just.
Last two notes that I want to bring up from mine. The first one of the entire movie was all caps. Of course, the daughter has asthma.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because would it be these kind of movies? And I was thinking it was going to be more of a thing. She kind of has it. Like, if you look at the rest of the movie, she's kind of got it for no reason. Other than to add a little bit of tension maybe in that first bit. But...
And of course, they don't have their emergency asthma inhaler.
But it doesn't come up again.
Not at all. Like, not even a little bit at the rest of the movie. And they're largely absent. And then the boy too that's in the house they were in. Like, that one scene where he shoots that zombie. He's inactive the rest of the movie. Inactive.
Yep.
But
yeah, they really were like, we have to save this kid because we can't just go out and kill a kid like this on screen.
Right.
He's getting voted off the island. I'm voting this kid off the island. I'm voting this family off the island.
Okay. Now.
They had to merge tribes because the rest of his tribe had to go.
So I'm going to ask a genuine question here. When he was flashing back to there's the scene when they're in, where was it? Israel? Wherever the wall was, the Middle East.
No. Oh, no.
And then was there any other indication? There's the scene, they're in the thing, all the zombies have gotten in, and the zombies are running down this path, and there's this kid. He was this bald kid, and he just kind of puts his hand on his head and ducks.
Oh, yeah.
and the zombies just go past him, and they flash back to this, and this is his basis for the camouflage bit. Was there any other indication that that kid had some kind of terminal illness, or did he just assume that because that kid was bald, he had cancer?
I mean, he was skin and bones. He was pretty malnourished.
Yeah,
It's the
But
Middle East.
other than that, yeah.
And there was a guy. There was also an old guy. Somewhere. There was an. Oh, I missed something.
Oh man.
I'm not saying. Hang on. Not what I'm saying. Not what I'm saying at all.
Oh. So Jacob, for context, I was like, yeah, I mean, he looked a little malnourished, and Garrett just goes, "It's the Middle East."
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I'm not saying. Oh my gosh, are we gonna have to cut this bit out?
Maybe.
Either that or it'll be the intro.
It's not the intro. I'm not saying anything there. I don't know what else to say at this point.
Based on how the Middle East is often portrayed in movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the Middle East in movies.
Right. There was like two other
That whole
times
bit is going to be played in 10 years, and I'm going to get canceled.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed your job because you're out, pal.
We might have to cut this bit anyway.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But I was thinking like there was a couple other instances where it's like there was like one where there was a guy sipping some wine on the street, and zombies didn't go after him, and then another guy that zombies moved past him, an older guy, but it doesn't really tell you like, oh, they must have a terminal illness. Like, it doesn't really looking at those people. It's like, how would I know if they had a terminal illness? Like, how would anybody know that? And how would Brad Pitt know that? How would Jerry know that? Like, there's no way to tell except that I guess disheveled people they don't go after, right? Something like that. I don't know what
the only one that
is.
I thought he was a
made
monk.
sense.
Oh, that's a good
kid
point.
was a
I didn't
monk
think about that.
of some
Actually, I think it's a
kind.
monk.
Could be.
I don't know.
The only one that made sense to me was the guy at the military compound with the messed up leg, because they had said, "Oh yeah, this guy's our secret weapon because he can just stand in the middle of the zombies and they'll go right around him." Because like the messed up leg is obvious. No, but it was from my understanding, it's not like necessarily the body has an illness. There's some form of weakness in the body that doesn't let the host has to be in good, healthy condition, whereas the dude at the compound had like a messed up leg for the rest of his life.
Right.
Oh yeah, I see.
With that being said, shouldn't the zombies have not gone after the Israeli soldier woman who got her arm chopped off?
Oh yeah.
Good
I
point.
don't know.
Yeah, that was interesting.
My closing bullet point, if you will, of this movie, because there were a lot of parts of it that I liked and I thought were entertaining, but it very much felt like the first 2/3 of this movie were just completely irrelevant. Like they show up to the base, don't find out, they say, "Hey, go to Jerusalem." That's all they discover there. They show up to Jerusalem, they talk to the leader guy there. Yeah, I don't really know anything.
Yeah, no, I remember this. It's like, why did we go here?
Okay.
Mora.
And like obviously they use the flashbacks as a way to justify it, but it's just like I just spent an hour and change in these places and didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But I really liked the hospital scene or the research facility, whatever it is. That whole part I really liked.
That was really good. And then him drinking ice cold Pepsi. Oh, that was really good advertising.
That was
Your ice
funny.
cold
At the
Pepsi.
end, I was like, oh yeah, Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Shout out Punk.
Shout out.
Good old Pepsi Phil.
Pepsi Phil.
Hmm.
I just like Pepsi.
Indeed. Do we want to break before we move to Godzilla?
We still got to do our ratings, I think.
You're right. We're gonna have to cut this bit
7.5
out.
for me.
What did I have written?
That's
here?
right.
I said 6.5 personally. Good movie, not quite my style, but good movie.
There you go. I've been flitting between 7.5 and 8, but I think based on the discussion that we just had, I'm going down 7.5.
Oh,
Because again, it's one of those movies where I enjoyed watching it,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna give it a little bump.
There you go. There you go. All right. One last thing that I want to say about World War Z. I was 95% sure that Chihuahua was going to be a zombie.
Chihuahua.
I thought they were going to
point, actually.
zombify the Chihuahua.
That'd be awesome.
That would.
That was a missed
It would be
opportunity.
great. I think it would have taken the seriousness out of the movie. But I almost think that the movie
100%.
took
Oh,
itself just a
absolutely.
little too
Absolutely
seriously.
it
But
would.
I think it's all right in a zombie movie. Anyway, Isaac, you want to introduce the movie that you brought for Movie Club?
Yes. So our final movie for Movie Club is definitely better than the other two. We're be talking Godzilla Minus One.
Now that is up for the viewers to decide.
That is true.
It is.
Although
I think you're right. I think you're right,
question them.
though.
I
if they
agree with the
changed-
statement.
They said elsewhere.
I think you are right, though.
So reason I picked this movie, I've been a Godzilla fan my entire life. My dad kind of grew me up with a bunch of Godzilla stuff, and my cousin was a big Godzilla fan, and yada yada yada. And so when this movie came out, and at the end of 23, I want to say it was end of 23, instantly had to go see it, and I loved it so much, and I think it's one of the best versions of a Godzilla movie we've seen. So I was like, I know neither of these guys have seen any like real Godzilla media, so I'm gonna introduce them here.
You're going to start at the top.
So that start at the top. Yeah, I'm very curious to hear your guys' opinions because you haven't heard or seen any Godzilla stuff. So I'm
Other
curious to
than-
see where you fall on it.
I have seen the clip of Godzilla drop kicking the other monster.
Well, yeah. So you've really seen the best of the best.
Yeah, so that's about all you need to see, right?
That era of Godzilla is something.
Jacob, I'm going to throw to you first.
Okay. Well, I think it's interesting. I think one thing, my first thought is, besides the movie itself, is that I would like to watch the others to compare and see how they stack up in terms of which ones are better and which ones are worse to this one. I've seen none, absolutely none. I mean, I think I maybe seen like clips of them, but never the movie. I watched this. I actually watched this in dub, by the way, which I think maybe
You watch it dub?
I'm gonna
Okay.
watch-
Oh,
maybe
see,
I'm
I
gonna
did
watch
too.
it dub. I think I was kind of like, it can't be that much different, but I'm thinking it definitely is. Like the emotions probably feel a lot different. But
I don't think
that's always.
Sorry,
Go
go ahead.
ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead.
Somebody
I was
talk,
just going to
please.
say, it is a podcast. Somebody has to talk.
No.
I don't think that the dub was as bad as it could have been. But there were a couple moments where it was like, okay, the dub is kind of falling apart here. I thought I wrote down a particular place. Going through my notes, trying to fill up space into audio. I can't remember. Oh, they dubbed the kid crying, and it was bad.
Oh, they shouldn't have done that.
Really didn't need to do that.
And then I
Just
think
keep
that the
crying
scene
is universal.
between
Why did-
Yeah, and then the scene between him and the one girl, I did not write down
Noriko?
her name. Yes. That one did not play out very well in dub, I don't think.
Oh,
It
like
was
the one
all
where he's
right.
like recounting his experience.
Yes. Yes.
That's my favorite scene in the movie.
I agree. It
It's
is the
so
It
best
didn't
good.
do
scene
it
in the
justice.
movie.
It didn't do it justice.
I think that like I got what it was going for, but in the dub, but I'm sorry, I have the IMDb page on my screen over here, which I'm sharing with you guys, and I have no idea what's going on over there.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
playing
seeing
a
that too.
trailer for
And
something.
Yeah, that's
I'm not sharing that.
why did he just suplex a building?
I have no idea. It's almost better. It's Big Man Japan.
Big Man Japan. All right. Well, if you're
Oh.
interested,
We're doing
that
that.
explains
I got
everything.
We're watching that for the next podcast.
yeah. I'm
I don't know
yeah,
where it is,
Japan.
what it is, or where. Anyway, I don't think that it completely and entirely undercut the emotion of that scene, but I don't think that it did it justice either. Sorry,
Yeah, I
we
guess
got
I can't
distracted
really.
by Big Man Japan.
Yeah, Big Mitch. But yeah, I can't really speak to that because I've only watched it in sub, so I don't know how it compares in the dub.
Interesting.
Because it's really good in the sub or in the the normal Japanese.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm completely and entirely
Anyways.
distracted by that now. I was Googling it.
I got the IMDb page up right now for the future
Yeah,
use.
it's wild.
It looks bad.
It looks
No kidding.
amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, bad
like a
as an
great
amazing
time.
dub. Yeah.
Anyway, I really liked. I feel really bad because I did not write down the main character's name.
I always forget names and like
I have just referred to him in my notes as Homeboy. And I'm not exactly sure why. So I really liked his character. And they were also very accurate with the treatment of the kamikaze pilots that came back. You know what I mean? So they were very accurate in that regard, and to my knowledge, of course. Obviously, I wasn't there, but it's interesting because you're like, I don't know if anybody else was asking themselves this question. Does he not want to die, or does he not want to kill? You know what I mean?
Didn't want to die.
Yeah, I kind of
think
think that was, yeah, but interesting. I don't know why.
Other than,
but
I mean,
found
he
myself
knew
asking that question.
the war was like over, so it was
Right.
also kind of like useless.
Which
But yeah, that's
what
one of the
him
things
and
that
the other guy we're talking about. I did write down that guy's name. Takabana.
yes,
Tachibana. Yeah, whatever it was.
Tachibana.
That was it. Yeah. What else we got going on here? The adopted family thing, I was kind of like, oh, they're gonna do this and it's gonna be fine. But I thought it worked really well.
It really worked, yeah.
There was a very large emotional heft to it, I thought, and yeah. Indeed.
like they do a good job, I think, of showing like, destruction and then the aftermath of destruction. I think they do a pretty
Yes.
good movie.
Indeed.
Because I think it's hard to make that look real. I mean, I guess it's a 2023 movie, so like I guess they have more advanced things to work with, but it's hard to make that look real, like or make a set that makes it look real. I mean, with the more advanced technology, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But
So
I do
I have
like
a
that.
very fun fact about that. Without looking at anything, do you guys know what the budget for this movie was?
Oh, that's
Take a
good one.
shot. Take a shot.
That's
Question.
because
Can I look
I
at
think
something
it's
for
lower than I
reference?
think.
Can I look at the budget of the A-Team?
Of the A-Team? Sure.
That's not that's not fair because that's got A-list actors in it.
That's true, yeah.
It might give me
My
a frame
guess
of
is-
reference though. I don't know.
My guess is $1 million, but
Where does
$1
one
million?
find a budget for this?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Budget for the A-Team was 110 million. I want to say that this one, the number that's sticking out to me is 40 million.
15.
No.
15 million.
Wow. That,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty
That
low.
is genuinely insane.
It's really low, especially when you consider Godzilla was fully
Godzilla-
CG. I did confirm that because we had that discussion the other day.
Yeah, I was going to say, we talked about it earlier because I was asking, and I was kind of going through my notes chronologically there. But I have written down here, is something on my PC just died. That's fun.
Cool.
I'm going to very quickly. Okay, good. All right. Sorry, guys. I was wondering if this, at least the swimming Godzilla was animatronic. Because it moved in a way that I was like, that's real. And that's Godzilla. And that's cool. But no, it was all CG, which is wild.
CG. For 15 million.
For 15 million. That's wild.
Wow.
You can't even buy a house in this economy for 15 million. Kidding, I'm kidding.
I don't know if it was or not, but I think this would make a good 3D movie too. I don't know if it was ever 3D,
Maybe.
but I think it has some good effects that could be.
Indeed.
But nowadays, I think the first 10 seconds are good 3D, and the rest is like, we do without it. I think is kind of what happens. But
yeah. The only good experience that I've had with 3D in a theater was the Real D 3D. We went and saw The Force Awakens, and we were right in the middle of the theater. And the only shot where we were like, oh yeah, this 3D effect actually works is the one where the Star Destroyer is just like pointed at the camera.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really liked the crew of the little boat. That was
They were great.
That was
That
a
is
good.
cool. Yeah.
That was a good group of guys. I wouldn't mind being on a boat shooting landmines with them guys.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm honestly in for that.
I was gonna say that sounds great. He was really resistant to the adopted family at first, which I thought was interesting, but him coming around to it at the end was really nice.
A good character arc. Good character growth.
Indeed. I guess we should talk about actual Godzilla, shouldn't we?
We could, yeah, but I mean, I'm down to talk about the character work and the writing because it's genuinely phenomenal.
Indeed.
Do you think this is considered like one of the better ones, like in terms of Godzilla? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's
You know.
at the very least, it's at least top 5, if not most. Actually, a lot of people put it top 1.
Wow, that's good.
So,
That's good to see.
which it's there for me. So,
There you go. Yeah, the only note that I can see that I have written down about the dub, other than the one about the kid crying, is just the dub is decent. Parentheses, I can't read.
valid.
Continuing that good bit from always.
The DisplayShelf podcast can't read.
Indeed.
Okay, read.
Okay,
No reading.
so Godzilla, he's chasing the boat. Really cool. He's got a healing factor. That's cool. And important for later, which I didn't even think about until like the very last shot of the movie, which was excellent. He's in the water and he stood up and he's doing the roar, right? And talked about it a little bit earlier. I'm a big audio guy. Obviously, I do all of this stuff for the podcast, but I'm also music guy, recording guy, all that fun stuff. My favorite part, I think arguably of the whole movie, is Godzilla's roar. Because it is
Good part.
so
good.
massive And I verified that it was not just my write down 14 minutes in this thing. It's not just my PC speakers. All right. I verified it was not just my PC speakers that was causing the crack. You hear this clipping. Like if I were to get up here, you hear the microphone clipping. You hear this distortion. That happens whenever Godzilla roars in the thing. I think this is recording 2. But
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, awesome. And it's just so cool because like even if you're there, our eardrums do that too. This is something that you can hear like combat veterans and other people talking about, that eventually your eardrums just can't take it anymore and they end up not distorting, but you know what I mean, in a very similar fashion. It's a great effect that really just sells the fact of how massive he truly is.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Indeed.
It's real good.
What else? Why don't they evacuate the island when they know that Godzilla's coming?
It's a mass panic type of deal.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're facing certain death,
it.
I know, I know that they did, and it's a reasonable explanation. But like, I still kind of feel like you'd be like, "Hey, giant monster."
Right.
The radio guys are on top of the building commentating the destruction of their city.
Phenomenal.
That was excellent.
Such a good bit.
I was like, oh, cool. The use of the classic Godzilla theme during this movie is amazing. His reveal, the actual full reveal of his full body, like as dumb as this sounds, because we're pretty much seeing him from the waist up anyway in the water shots earlier. Or waist up, not waist down. But like just seeing him walking is just, it's this really cool visual.
Yeah. And Minus One Godzilla is a chunky boy.
He is a chunky boy.
Chunky boy.
Chunky
He's a hungry boy.
Yeah, that whole Ginza scene was incredible.
Excellent. I was 95% sure that what was her name? Noriko.
Noriko.
I said Noriko is gone, man. Reduced to atoms.
God, reduced to atoms. Yeah, that's my one gripe with this movie.
All right, I do have another gripe, small gripe. Can you actually buy, because they're talking about, oh, Japan has to demilitarize because post World War II, all of this, but we bought these warships as private citizens. Can you do that?
Well, they were disarmed.
Were they though? Oh yeah,
They were. Yeah.
They were.
So I guess technically,
maybe
at that time where they were trying to scrape together as much money as possible.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Quote, Godzilla is the only thing holding Homeboy back from true love. The plane itself had a really cool design. I like that plane.
The plane was cool.
I kind of knew right out of the gate, cool, he's going to kamikaze Godzilla full circle. I did not expect the ejection seat. That was cool. Good twist. I definitely wrote down here ejectocito cuz dash Tyrese from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Ejectocito cuz.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was really cool. And like the character moment from Tachibana for installing it.
Yes. That was super cool.
it's like he blames Shikishima for like the destruction of Odo Island at the start of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so to see him kind of like, it's like, I don't like you,
Right.
but I don't want you to die.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to waste, not be able to go back to family like my people were, like my soldiers were unable to do.
Exactly. Quote, I've played enough Sea of Thieves to know that you shouldn't crash your boats into one another.
That's
And
a
then,
good point, actually.
so this is the last 3 bullet points that I have before I have on my rating, on my notes here. Referring to Godzilla, oh yo, he's shoot dead. Color me surprised.
Shoot dead.
Right. And then I have all caps, oh yo, she's alive. Which of course refers to Nariko, who got atomized in an earlier scene. Or I guess not. And then, oh no, so is he, referring to Godzilla. So there you go. Those are my notes.
There you go.
There you go.
Sad.
What an excellent movie. Does anybody
That
have
was
anything else that they want to talk about on
This-
Godzilla?
This is definitely the best movie we had on the podcast here, I think. Like in terms of overall,
Mm-hmm.
I think this was 8.5, honestly.
I have a 9. I thought it was
That's good
excellent.
too. That's fair. Rating could change when I watch it in
change.
subtitle.
Yeah, I think that might be part of it too. I've got it at like a 9.7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe subtitle I can give it a 9.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
Because it is excellent.
I do have a nitpick. At one point, they're talking about him using the Miku beam, or whatever you want to call it. I've been
Yeah.
referring to it as the Miku beam because it makes Isaac laugh.
I'm a fire in my laser.
How did they know? Because at one point they're talking about it like he uses the beam, he misses or something. I forget what he does. This is during the big scene at the end. And they're like, oh, we got to get him taken care of before he recharges the beam. And I'm like, how do they know that he has to recharge the beam?
You can see that there's like damage every time he uses the beam. And so he has to let his healing regen himself before he's able to fire off the beam again, because he basically blows his jaw off.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See, that's the sign of a well-made, well-thought-out movie, is that whenever a guy like me, who's kind of trying to be funny, because that's really all this nitpicking stuff
The
is,
Miku beam.
the Miku beam. Whenever somebody like me comes and says, hey, what about this, this, and this? There's an answer. That's awesome.
Right.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Miku beam, which it's canonically called the atomic breath, by the way, because he's a
Oh, that
monster
makes
born
sense.
from radiation.
Yeah.
That scene in the Ginza attack, unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get that close up on his tail, which moves up his back, and you see the dorsal plates, like, it looks painful when they rise
Yes.
up out of his back. And then he just shoots off this huge laser, which is, I like it when they make his laser very, very powerful.
Yes.
Because you'll see in a lot of other Godzilla movies that it's almost more like Iron Man's Unibeam,
Okay.
but to scale.
Where it's more
But
of like
in-
a concussion type of force instead
Right,
of
like it doesn't do
fire. Yeah.
that much damage.
Yeah.
But in this movie and in other movies like Shin Godzilla, for example, where they make it this big deal that he's firing off this laser breath, and it's like a giant explosion. I love it.
Indeed.
But yeah. So 9.7 for me. The entire reason why or not the entire reason, but one of the main reasons it's not just a straight flat 10 is because Noriko's alive.
Yeah.
Because what?
Okay, so when that happened, I was kind of like, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Like for the story, I mean, not like for him. Yeah. Like
It is
I'm
a
just
very
like,
classic Godzilla thing to do, but
to happy ending it all.
yeah,
Like give it. Yeah. Anyway,
have somebody alive that shouldn't be, and
right.
yada yada yada.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, even in the theater when I saw that the first time, I was like, "Oh man!"
Mm-hmm. I was like,
It's like,
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because it was like moderately matter of fact too. It wasn't like there's no build to her being alive. Like there's no
It's
I
just
have
like, oh
to
yeah,
search
by the way,
for her. Right. There's no like I have to search for her. She's just assumed to be, like I say, she's pretty much atomized. She gets blown off screen and that's it. Right? She's dead. But evidently not. She's missing an eye.
Yeah.
Was she missing an eye or was it just bandaged? I can't remember.
I mean, they didn't clarify, but it was definitely bandaged. I guess we'll find out possibly in the sequel.
Are they doing a sequel? Does this
They're-
movie need
they're-
a sequel? Let's discuss that.
Doesn't, but they're gonna make one, and it's gonna be better.
Godzilla plus 2.
Godzilla Zero.
Godzilla Zero.
Godzilla Zero. They start working back into the positive numbers.
Finally.
Because the whole
Godzilla One.
Godzilla One. The whole thing with the title, right, is that Japan had just gone through World War II, and they got nuked. And so their country is at like a flat zero. Like they're starting from scratch. They're at zero. And then you have Godzilla come in as like the...
I see.
Yeah.
That actually
it's a
makes
really
that
clever
a really
title.
good title. Yeah.
It's a really good title.
Indeed.
If they build it up, it can be Godzilla Absolute Zero.
Godzilla Absolute Zero.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Godzilla, we were fine 10 minutes ago.
Godzilla, this is quite the inconvenience.
Godzilla, what are you doing here?
Now that's a title.
That's a title right there.
Oh.
But yeah, it is getting a sequel, increased budget, increased production stuff. So hopefully it's good. I'm curious where they go with it. If they decide to introduce other monsters to this universe, which I don't know if they need to.
I don't know.
Unless they do Destroya.
Which one is
possibly
Destroya?
Could work. He's the one that was born from like we talked about
Godzilla.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know who
I don't know.
They might even do a Mecha Godzilla. That's a story for another time. Once
Like
you guys
Godzilla's
are a
returning, we need to build a giant robot. Set it in the 80s.
Yeah. They basically have made that movie before.
We've made this movie before. Anyway, yeah. Godzilla. Oh my
notice that
gosh,
about
he's
Godzilla
here
movies.
again.
He's here again.
Godzilla. I've played these games before.
I played these games before.
Okay, so that's Godzilla.
Yeah. I will, because Jacob was saying at the very start of this, he was curious about other Godzilla movies and other Godzilla media and stuff. So I've been thinking about it a little while leading up to this discussion to where to point you guys next. So there's a few different directions you can go. There is if you want a movie that's very similar to this with like similar plot lines and stuff, go to Shin Godzilla.
Okay.
It's very, very similar. Like, oh yeah, Godzilla's attacking Japan style of movie. I think this one's better from a character perspective, but Shin is also very good. If you want something with a little more action to it, with maybe not as good of story, but you get more big monster fighting, you can look to Legendary's version of the MonsterVerse. So technically it actually starts with Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
And then you go to Godzilla 2014, King of the Monsters, so on and so forth. That's the US version of Godzilla, which people tend to question. I like a few of the movies, but the most recent one was...
Was it the New Empire or whichever
Empire,
one gave
yeah, that was...
whichever one gave Kong the power fist from Fallout?
Yeah.
Oh, collection check it. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about this thing because it's still in the box. Sorry to completely derail, but speaking of nuking and random stuff, found this. This is the T60 Fallout from McFarlane. I still have not gotten that out of the package. It might not get out of the package until after I move, but we'll figure it out.
Nice.
Sorry, completely forgot about that.
You're good.
Yeah, you want something with a little more action, not as good story. Look to Legendary's version of Godzilla. Completely avoid the US Godzilla from like 99 or 2000. Absolute disgrace of a movie. Yeah, terrible. And then if you want something older, my favorite old movie is Godzilla versus Destroya. But that one, it's kind of like almost like a conclusion to an era. I don't think you really need to watch anything before it, but... And then I love Godzilla Final Wars too, but that one's very much you kind of have to be a Godzilla enjoyer to watch that, because that's one where he goes and fights a bunch of his old rivals, and
right.
So there's a lot of returning monsters and stuff.
Interesting.
But yeah, few options for you, depending on what you're looking for.
There you go. Cool, man. Well, I don't know why I just went.
Cool, man.
Oh man.
I don't know why I just
all
went
right.
All right.
I don't know why I just
That's
did that. Anyway.
mate. Sorry.
Oh, he's getting the belt. Because that means it's game time.
So, this is going to be a fun one, I think. I have 10 here, so that way we'll have a definitive winner. I think the way we're going to do it is I'm going to have you buzz in what you think. I think we're going to keep going until you get it, or if you both give up, then we'll forfeit a point. That's what we'll do, okay?
Fair enough.
I need to get my buzzer set up. Hang on.
Yep, make sure you get both your buzzers set up, and just let me know when you're ready to go, and we can turn this out.
I am trying to remember how to do the Discord soundboard on an application. Discord. Googling it. Soundboard. Darn it. Hotkey. Oh, I think I mapped it, didn't I? Gosh dog it. Hang on. This is excellent audio.
That's why we have video.
That is why
video
we
on
have
a video podcast. Video on a video podcast.
There it is. All right.
There it is.
I've got
There it is.
Darn it.
Who's hungry?
There we go.
There it is.
Taco Bell
Right,
sounds
and then
really
mine.
good right now. Isaac. There we go.
Isaac.
Here we go.
All right. Are we ready to go?
Nice. Good
Nice,
use of
thanks,
sound.
Al.
We forget about it every single week.
Ding, 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 ding.
Which one is this?
The bell.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
probably gonna get copyright struck now. Anyway,
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways,
all
All
right.
right. So the first one we have here is man friend zone for 3 decades. Girl finally likes him. She dies.
Oh,
Isaac.
Is it?
Forrest Gump.
It is Forrest Gump.
Oh. That's a good one. These
That's
are
a
all
really
really
good one.
aren't they?
Are you tallying points, Jacob?
I am. Yes, I am
All
telling.
right.
All right.
Good movie too.
Good movie.
Okay, I have actually not seen Forrest Gump. It's on the
Good
list.
movie.
You gotta watch.
But,
You gotta watch. That might be next movie club, perhaps. You gotta watch Forrest Gump.
Maybe.
Perchance.
Watch it. Yeah. All right. Next one is group spends 9 hours returning jewelry.
Garrett.
Oh man, I know that one too.
Is that Lord of the Rings? The whole
Yeah, it's
trilogy?
the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Nice.
Yep.
Good one.
Yeah,
Good one.
that's excellent.
That is an excellent one.
Oh, this one's kind of okay. Next one is everyone tries the ice bucket challenge.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Titanic?
Yeah, it's Titanic.
Nice.
See, my mind went to Ice Age.
Oh, yeah.
That's also good. Yeah, it's a good one too.
I just
That's the
have
hard
that
part about
moderate
this is that that's the hard one because like so many of these could be multiple movies.
yeah. I've got that
all right,
moderately
next-
bad sense of humor. Like,
It's the next one is a family's first Airbnb experience goes very wrong.
I can't remember the name of that movie.
Garrett.
Garrett,
The Conjuring?
you're on the right track, but it's not The Conjuring.
I've not seen that movie. I just know the general plot.
No.
Anybody else? You got anything you can think of, Isaac? There.
I feel like I know what movie it is, but I can't think of the name. I might give
know.
an answer out here, but is it is John Candy in it?
John Candy is not in it, from
Okay,
my
it might not be the
knowledge.
movie I'm thinking of then.
It is a horror movie. I will say that.
It's a horror movie. Okay.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Cabin in the Woods?
It is not Cabin in the Woods.
Is that the one with Batista?
I don't know. I don't know if that is or not.
No.
I haven't seen that one.
Which one am I thinking?
I know what one you're thinking. I can't think of it because
hang on.
Yeah, I think is that a point forfeit? We've both given a couple answers.
Are you guys done guessing?
Moses, he got skinny. That's okay. He can
He
do
did,
whatever
yeah.
he wants. Knock at the
retired,
cabin.
Knock at the cabin.
Okay.
That's the name of that movie.
All right, we forfeiting the point there?
movie. As much as I
Repeat
hate to
the
say it,
question?
I have. Yeah.
Repeat the question. Is a family's first Airbnb experience goes very wrong?
Okay. He said it's a horror movie.
Yes.
I should know this.
It's a very popular one. I'll say that.
Oh no.
Jacob.
I was gonna say that thing is gonna go off wrong.
Jacob? I'm kidding. Garrett?
Garrett.
There we go. Is it The Shining?
It is The Shining.
Oh my gosh, I completely yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, next one up. We ready?
Yeah, these are good.
All right. All right. Father reunites with long lost son. Wants him to take over the family business.
This could be anything. There's a twist to this. Could you read it
It's
again?
not coming to mind.
Can you read it again?
Yes. Father reunites with long lost son. Wants him to take over the family business.
Oh,
Isaac.
Isaac?
Star Wars.
Yes. Do you know which episode?
Oh,
That would be episode 6 or 5.
Yeah.
One of
Episode 6. Yes, I did go with episode 6 on this one. But yes, you're right.
interesting. That's a good
All
one.
right.
I would not have gotten that.
All right, next one is Kids Conspiracy turns out right on the noggin.
Can I ask a question? And feel free
Yeah.
to not answer.
Okay.
Is it kids KID apostrophe S or is it kids KIDS apostrophe?
KID apostrophe S.
Okay.
So
It's a singular kid.
Singular kid. A singular kid.
Okay, so it's not that one.
An important clarification.
If you need a hit, let me know.
I'm trying not to do hints before we both guess. I know I just talked away from the microphone because I needed to check something.
Yeah, we still got you. Kids conspiracy theory turns out to be right on the noggin.
Kids Conspiracy turns out right on the noggin.
The noggin thing is interesting.
I know.
I feel like that's a
It's a nod to
crucial
something.
bit here.
We'll go for
Isaac.
a wild guess so we can
Huh?
maybe move to hints. Home Alone.
It is not Home Alone.
Oh, that's a
Good
good
guess,
one.
though. But do you have anything, Garrett?
My mind keeps going Headless Horseman, but that doesn't make any sense because there's no kids in that movie or in that story. Because I was gonna go like whatever the Ichabod Crane Disney thing was, but I don't think that's it. I'm now circling back to the conspiracy theory thing because I'm like, what could that be? You know?
I'm just so lost. I got nothing.
I know. And I know I'm
Well,
holding
you-
this up, but I am.
You're okay. Do we do hints?
Before we get to hints, let him make a guess because I
I
made
was
a
gonna
guess.
say,
without
I feel
That's
like that's
fair.
how this has to work. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Kids conspiracy theory. Can you read it again?
Yeah. Kids Conspiracy turns out right on the noggin.
Isaac said Home Alone.
Yep.
I have no idea.
Garrett.
Home Alone 2,
Garrett?
Lost in New York.
There you go.
Hey, another solid guess, but
Ding,
that's
ding, ding,
not
ding,
it.
ding.
I'll give you one hint here. It is a Disney movie.
Ooh.
I don't think that helps.
Isaac.
Peter Pan.
It is not Peter Pan.
Disney movie.
What's a Disney movie with a conspiracy theory in a head? Or is it the head thing that we need to focus on? Hey, this is wild.
This is a wild one. Is this one you expected to be very difficult, Jacob?
I did expect it to be very difficult
Okay.
because it's one of my favorite movies, but I don't know if you guys know that. So
Another hint. So now I'm analyzing Jacob. He doesn't seem like a Pinocchio guy. Seems like it would be something a little bit more on the funny side.
I can
This
give
is
another
really
hint
bothering
after.
me.
There's one thing I'm trying to think back to.
I'm trying to think about Disney movies that are centered around kids. Like
Right.
with the kid as the main character, right? And I'm like, I keep thinking Meet the Robinsons, but that movie is kind of bad. And I don't think that I don't think that involves a conspiracy theory at all.
Well, okay, I'll wait till you make a guess.
Because of the hat thing. Meet the Robinsons.
Is there a guess?
That is a guess.
Okay, it is not Meet the Robinsons.
Darn.
I'll give you a hint. The kid is not a human kid. I'll say that. Not a human kid. It's an animal. It's an animal.
It's a
Isaac.
goat.
Isaac?
Is it Lion King?
It is not Lion King.
No, it doesn't make any sense with the conspiracy.
Is it? I was gonna say, is it Frozen? Because it's the same plot.
Frozen.
Is it Frozen?
It is not Frozen.
Is it Frozen 2? No, I'm kidding. Frozen 2. Good movie, actually.
Okay.
I'm releasing my button for my
What?
buzzer. That's why it's going off.
All right. Gotcha. I wonder if we should. Do you want to continue this one or forfeit?
No,
I
we've
think
got to
for
get
the sake
it
of
at this
time, we should
point.
probably.
No, we
Okay.
have to get it.
Do we?
This podcast has barely gone 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say
Considering our
that
normal
the end,
pace.
Maybe
I'll
one
give
more
a hint
round.
too. Okay, I'll give a hint here. The ending has the song "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" in it.
That's upsetting.
But that one's. I have a movie in my head, but I was 95% sure that it ended with Ain't No Mountain.
It's also a popular one too. Yeah, to end the movies.
I know.
Is it Disney or is it Disney Pixar?
Yes. This is an
I think
important
it's
distinction.
Walt Disney Pictures.
Okay.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Chicken Little.
Yes, it's Chicken Little.
Oh,
It is Chicken Little.
Because I was like,
wasn't
all of a
even
sudden,
anywhere on my radar.
all of the sudden, it just all came back. I had a Chicken Little birthday party when I was a kid when that movie come out, and everything, man. It all just came coming back once he said the thing, and I was like, I'm 95% sure that the credits had the Ain't No Mountain High enough, but I do remember that being a prominent part of the movie. I was just like, I'm gonna Hail Mary it because I never watched past the credits because there's no point in watching the credits of Chicken Little. There's no point in watching Chicken Little. It's kind of a bad movie, but that's not the point.
Fair. All right.
So it's
we
at 4-2.
got 4-2. Garrett is 4. You have 2. Yes.
How many questions are there?
There are 10 total questions.
Oh, okay. So I got to pick it up
Okay,
here.
all right, so these are
10
gonna be good.
total.
Let's go.
All right. So we have the next one here is talking frog-like creature convinces son to kill his dad.
Garrett.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, it is.
That's where I was going too.
All right. So we have. Okay, you guys ready for the
Sweep the
next
tie
one?
here.
Yeah.
Dang. Just got this too.
All right. So we have the next
Had
one
it for a
is.
couple weeks,
Yeah.
like a couple episodes at this point, right? Because I had to do the last one.
That's true. Anyways.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay. The next one here is a guy that's alone in the forest kisses a dead body while 7 other guys watch.
Isaac.
Like the Seven Dwarfs.
Yes. Yes. Yes, exactly that.
That's a
That is crazy.
That's a wild way to summarize that movie.
Yeah.
But it's not wrong.
It's not wrong
It's
at
not
all.
wrong at all.
Oh my gosh.
All right. That's funny. All right. The next one, if we're ready, is Stockholm Syndrome actually works.
Garrett.
Garrett?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, it is Beauty and the Beast. All right. I do have one more if you want to do it.
Oh, well,
So
let's
far,
finish the game.
Garrett is
Finish the game.
okay.
If
All
that's
right.
with you, Isaac.
The next I'm sorry. The last one, if you guys are ready.
Yep.
All right. The last one is bullied kid with birth defect proves people are only nice to you when they need something.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
It does.
Oh,
Garrett.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
Oh, that's not where I was going there.
That is terrible.
It is pretty sad, I will say that. When I
That's
saw
wild.
that one, I'm like, oh man, that's tough.
Oh man.
But yes, with a score of 7-3. He's back.
He's back. Man, this is reminding me of when Jey Uso won the Intercontinental title and then lost it back to Braun a couple weeks later.
No, I'm not the Brock Lesnar of this belt. Yeah, it's more like that.
Yeah, please don't be the Brock Lesnar.
I have not gotten to the Brock Lesnar point with the belt. What was
Well,
it, Jacob?
In any case,
I have no clue.
Thank you,
take
sir.
the belts back.
I appreciate
Good game,
it.
gentlemen. I hope it was.
can't
I hope it wasn't
reach
too
through the
confusing,
camera.
but-
That just means that I have to remedy the belt situation before the next podcast, which we're gonna have to figure out. But
Yeah, I'll just have to get a second one, and then you can wear it.
maybe.
Maybe we could
But,
each
I
make our own
don't.
custom belt.
That's a good idea.
We could put stickers over the side plates, and that could be like our side plates.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, that's the game. Very excellent challenge. That was a good game.
That was a tough one.
It's
Isaac,
a close game. It was close. Yeah.
that was a fair fight.
Indeed.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
So yeah,
Goodbye,
y'all.
sweet prince.
Goodbye,
so
sweet
yeah,
prince.
so
7 dwarves.
we don't know what we're doing for the next episode, and we don't know when we're going to film it, but there will be another
There will be
Edition
another.
We
of the
will
Display Shelf
figure it
podcast,
out.
where we'll talk about things. We didn't talk about Marvel Legends or any New York Comic Con stuff this week, but we might circle back around to that stuff or maybe give some highlights of it next time. I'm just giving ideas
see.
here. Yeah, we'll see.
Good idea,
We'll
yeah.
see what happens.
I think
But in the
Survivor
meantime-
Series might be running around that time too. So, maybe that's
Yeah,
not until the
yeah,
end of
yeah.
November. Never mind.
Yeah, that's Thanksgiving.
Anywho,
Yeah. So, in the meantime, though, you can follow us on the Twitter at,
Display Shelf Pod.
and you can follow us on the Instagram at Display Shelf Podcast. Is that right?
Indeed, that is correct. And like I
Way.
said, during the Ghost of Yote stuff, I did finish editing a short. So that should be up by the time uh, this is up. So
we get here. Yeah.
We-
Well, I'd like to do some reels. Maybe
Yeah.
some comic reviews, maybe some toy reviews. I don't know. Let us know what you think down in the comment section below, or tweet us. Tweet us, I guess.
Yeah.
You tweet us.
you could do that
Yeah.
at
You
You
DisplayShelf
could tweet
Pod.
us.
Wait.
But yeah, I've been Garrett. That's been Isaac. That's been Jacob.
Jacob.
And we will see you in the next episode.